Hi, Mark. What's going on around the workstand?
Hey, Susie, I think there's a lot going on. It's quite busy here, and I think a lot of our clients are quite busy as well.
Yeah.
And I think we talked about it last week, but important to note that, remember, all professional workstand subscriptions, website subscriptions, include Supplier Fulfillment. And that is a fabulous tool where you can let a supplier pick, pack, and ship orders on your behalf.
Yep.
So if you forgot about that or didn't know about it, or you've had it going for a long time with one or two suppliers and don't realize there's now 5 in the U.S. and 2 in Canada, revisit that, because that could be a tremendously time-saving tool. And I do know that I think a lot of stores are holding some inventory. Mm-hmm. So maybe you think, well, I want to sell what I got, and that's true. But you also don't want to miss a sale that you could capture without actually having to invest in the inventory ahead of time. So for all those reasons, if you haven't visited or thought about supplier fulfillment lately, it's a good time to do that as we move into a busy holiday season.
Yeah, absolutely. Especially going into the holidays, give people options. Speaking of,
not that we haven't spoken of it about lately.
I know. I kind of feel like the holidays have been coming for like a solid 2 months now. Like it's just looming over us.
Yeah, eventually it'll just be holidays all year.
Well, I'm pretty sure we've seen some major retailers do like Black Friday in July. So
yeah,
it's not a wild concept, but I mean, it is. This is not a wild statement, I should say. But we've started to launch all of our holiday marketing for retailers. So we have a really awesome array, and we're going to kind of just give a little taste of things before we get to hear more from Lauren, the director of our agency team, next week. So really talk about how to launch a successful holiday campaign, and it's got some fun ideas and lots of tools. So, yeah, we've got our premium content. So we'll share that link. It's kind of like a really cool page mapping out a little bit of a plan you can leverage, kind of going October through December. And then we have all of our complimentary content is live in the library right now. I could list them off. I don't have them in front of me, but there's at least 5 to 10 pages. It's pretty extensive.
Yeah. So whether you want to get in super detail, or you just want to get something on the site to generally guide people through the season to make sure they're shopping with you, we got you covered.
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, stay tuned to hear more about all of that good stuff from Lauren. I'm really excited about that conversation.
Yeah, me too. That's going to be fun.
So it's not all holiday marketing. I think today's podcast is pretty marketing heavy, but we partnered with Ride with GPS to create some durable content for retailers. So this is complimentary content to retailers. Sending out an email today with some great instructions, but it's really cool. There's multiple page layouts to choose from. Really all about kind of sharing an experience with your customers.
And we've got we got a partnership with them to help stores have a store account, right?
Yeah, so that includes a year of a free Ride with GPS shop account, which is a $250 value. So really kind of help you hit the ground running. It's personalizable content, so it's going to be great and localized, which is great for SEO.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah.
And we'll put a link to that where you can sign up for that. And so fill that out. You have a few options to choose from. Preview those, choose your options, fill the form out, and we'll help take it from there.
Yeah, absolutely. And then Ryan also put together a blog post to really kind of talk about the benefits of leveraging your website to offer an experience to your shoppers, their visitors to your website. Really valuable experience. It really kind of, I think, helps diversify the content on your website. It's a great link destination for email and social. You can, maybe if you did an automated email campaign to new bike buyers, that'd be a really great resource to send them to.
Yeah, we spend a lot of time talking about marketing, but everything shouldn't be direct marketing on your website. I think this is a great way to add value and just connect your riding customers to your store. So I think it's a great idea.
Awesome. Well, we're really excited to share that and hope a lot of retailers leverage that content and those tools. So kind of coming back to the beginning, let's go into our tech tip, our Tuesday tech tip, and talk a little bit more about supplier fulfillment, drop shipping, and how to utilize those tools.
Yeah, whatever we call it, supplier fulfillment, drop shipping, direct ship, whatever. It's this idea that you can let a supplier pick, pack, and ship an order for you. And that's a big part of the process. It's not all of what it takes to process an order. I mean, you still have to look at the order, decide if you're going to fulfill it in store or send it to a supplier, pay attention to fraud, et cetera. But that's a pretty big chunk, the pick, pack, and ship part of it. So if you're not using that, or if if you're a Trek or a specialized retailer and you just have those turned on, come back, because in the US, there's 5 suppliers now. There's Trek, Specialized, QBP, JBI, which we all old folks call it JMB because that's what it was for years, and HLC. And in Canada, Live to Play Sports and HLC. So revisit those, because you can have more than one, obviously, and you can curate the content so it's not overwhelming. But it definitely lets you broaden out what you're offering for sale without necessarily equally increasing the amount of work you and your staff have to do. The steps to start are really simple. You need approval from those suppliers. So I'll have a link to the Supplier Fulfillment help document, and that'll give you a link to each way to request fulfillment approval from those suppliers. But once that's done, that's the hardest part for you to get started, is just getting the approval from each supplier. Our client success team after that will jump in and make it really easy for you, because you do need to get into getting approval, getting payment methods set up, and one payment method's required, multiple payment methods and financing options is better. So think about that. Shipping methods, you want to get those dialed, and understanding the process with each supplier. So it's just a little bit different with each one. And then as an advanced move, if you're doing paid ads, this is an opportunity to tailor those paid ads, like Google ads, shopping ads, to focus on products that your suppliers can fulfill for you. So, run the ads on products that are available in the warehouse, let the suppliers fulfill them, and have less to do on your end and make more money. And that's the idea, sell more stuff.
Thanks, Mark. Please reach out if there's anything else that we can help with. You have questions about your holiday marketing. Please tune in next week, our conversation with Lauren. We're really excited about that. And until then, we'll see you around the workstand.